Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to do the worst and best, or the best and worst packaging makeup wise that I dislike. And I realise I have a lot that I dislike, so I'm going to start off with the negatives first just to get that over with, and then because we want to finish on a high than finish on a low. So, the first thing I have here is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. The reason why I dislike the packaging of this is because it's a drop applicator and I can't deal with drop applicators. Like, I can just about deal with doe foot applicators, but mate, I cannot deal with a drop applicator. No. It's never gonna happen. I don't even use it as a drip. I just use it as a doe foot. Like, I just apply it like that because when I use it as a dropper, it just drops everywhere, or it's just I don't get enough. It's just the droplets you have to keep it's just no. I hate droplet applicators. I can't deal with them. It's literally what the applicator looks like. So I just literally use a stick and apply it on my face because I get more product than that actual droplet. So I just no. I hate the droplet design. Please stop doing this. Stop making them. No, I just hate it. Next thing is the Jeffree Star lip glosses. The reason why I don't like these applicators, first off, I don't really like the topper. I think it looks kind of cheap. And second of all, because I literally have drawers for my Jeffree Star stuff, and because I don't have that many like Jeffree Star stuff, it's not in like a massive drawer thing. And these, like, I have two of these lip glosses and they take up so much room just to move them around so the drawer actually sits. The drawer actually closes. So I'm not a massive fan of the design of this, unfortunately. But yeah, so the rest are all palettes. So, so let's begin. So the first one here is the NARS 413 BLKR. I know there's a way of saying it. I forgot how to say it. But yeah, the problem I have with this palette, it's a face palette, is how bulky it is. Like, just look how, like, I have blush palettes that I use and highlighted palettes, but they're not as bulky as this, so I don't reach for this as much. I mean, it's got a bronzer in it, which I forget about. It's got a lip crayon, which I forget about, which is a nice colour. It's just, that's the reason. I just don't reach for bulky palettes because it's just an effort just to carry it around. Like, if I'm not going out and I'm wearing makeup in the house, it's fine. But if I'm going out, it's just a whole heap of effort. So it's just too bulky for me. I mean, it doesn't even need to be this bulky. Why is it so thick? Like, I mean, you could say, okay, it's because you fit in a pencil in it, but it still doesn't have to be this thick. Surely? I don't know. Right, next one is the NYX Sugar Trip Squad palette. The problem I have with this is there's no mirror. There's literally a room for a mirror, but you decide not to put a mirror in it. Like, seriously, like, if it's a see-through palette, okay, fine, but it's literally not a see-through palette and there's literally room there for a mirror. Why? Why do you hate me? It's not like I can deal as well with quads with no mirror in it, but there's more than 4 shades in here, and just why, NYX? Just why? The next one is the Primark Soft Luxe Black Cherry palette. I'm going to show you the issue. So this is the issue. Can you see the issue? Yes. I'll give you a minute to guess. Yet the back of this doesn't go far back. Do you know how hard it is to use a mirror in a palette and to have it so it just stays up like that and it doesn't fold back like this? You know what I mean? Like, it just makes it 10 times worse, harder to use the mirror. Like, it's useless like that. I need it full down like that. And I think the sleek highlighters are like that as well. And it's like, you're trying to make my life a living hell at this point. The highlighters, I suppose I could deal with them just because I'm using one highlighter on my face. But when I'm doing a look with an eyeshadow palette, I need that back to fully go back. I need the lid to go fully back, should I say. I mean, standing upright just makes can I just say, most of you are going to probably think, well, that is just like a little bit, a little bit needy, but it makes my life a lot easier. So for me, that's what makes the packaging crap, right? Next thing I have is the Primark Alice for Wonderland. Again, it's really bulky. This one's a bit different though compared to the NARS one, because I can understand why this is bulky, because you got your eyeshadows there, and then you pull this, and you've got your blushes, your blushes and your highlighters here with lip gloss, and it's like, okay, I can understand it's why it's bulky, but again, I don't reach for bulky palettes that often, and I hardly reach for this either, unfortunately. I mean, I can understand why it's like this, to be fair. Not like the NARS one, but still, packaging like this is nice to look at, and it's great as like a collector's sort of thing, but in reality you don't reach for that often, because again, it's carrying it around and everything like that when you go out and you've got it, and it's to reapply and stuff like that. So unfortunately, this is why, you know, packaging like this isn't really the most practical packaging. And then the last thing for worst packaging is this one. It's just too big. It won't even fit in my drawers. It won't even fit in my eyeshadow drawer. That's how big it is, and it's just, that's the reason why. I mean, I've been using it a lot more during lockdown, but again, before then I was hardly using it, because again, I mean, this is massive to be taken around, and I've been complaining about the other two palettes. This is just way too unpractical. Like, even when it comes to bag sizes as well, like, to wear this on a night out would be just not going to happen, because you know, nighttime bags or going out bags are a lot smaller, and this is just way too big. It's a shame, because these colours are really nice. Because of that, I just don't reach for it. This is probably the palette I least reach for the most out of all the ones that I've shown you, because it does everything right, the colours and the quality. It's just the packaging. Anyway, it's the Makeup Revolution Shock eyeshadow palette. I don't think I even told you that, but there's that. Now let's go to the positives. So the first thing I have here, these are the Fenty matchsticks. What I really like about this is, first off, the design of them, and second of all, they're magnetic. So if you get more than one, like, just stick them together. And I think that's kind of quite handy. So there's that. Next I have is the who's this by again? Kiko Metal Fusion blushes. I have two more of these. I just really like the packaging. That's all. I like the metallic look. I like the colour they chose, and it's magnetic. It magnetically shuts together as well. So I just really like the design and everything, really. Next is the YSL Rouge Shine lipsticks. With these, I really like the packaging of this. It's just way expensive. If you want a review of this product, it's expensive for what it is, but it's really nice packaging. It's quite weighty as well, but I mean, do you really just want to buy a lipstick because of its packaging? Because I mean, I don't, but it is a really nice packaging. That's why I included it in this video. Next is the NARS Pure, what are these again? Pure Matte Lipsticks. I think these are the Pure, the Pure Matte Lipsticks. What I really like about these, obviously, it's this size. I have another one as well. It's just the size, and they're quite thin. They're not too thin for when you apply it, they just break. But they're thin and thick enough, and it's just compact, really, so you can carry it anywhere. Yeah, I'm really shit at sales, but that's the reason. I just like how compact they are. Like, NARS could have done them so they're a lot thicker, but they did them, these ones, quite thin, which I really like. And I do like these lipsticks, so I do recommend them. I recommend everything in this video. Well, if packaging isn't too bad, if the packaging issue that I mentioned isn't going to bother you, apart from the YSL lipsticks, I don't think that's worth the money. Anyway, next is the Jeffree Star Velvet lipsticks. I have loads of these. I mean, I could show you all of them, but I'm not going to. But I just really like the packaging. I just like the shape of it. I like the colour of the top and everything and the stars. But yeah, I like how they're see-through as well. I've got another see-through product to show you. But yeah. And the last product are the YSL Vinyl Couture mascaras. I don't even know if they're still doing them. Like, they had them on the market, then they took them off because people were complaining about eye irritation and shit, even though I didn't have any irritation with eyes and I have sensitive eyes, but whatever. Unless my eyes are really sensitive that day, because all YSL mascaras have heavy perfume in them. Like, they're heavily scented. I mean, literally heavily scented. But yeah, what I really like about these, so they took them away. I'm going off topic. They took them away and then they brought them back again, but I think they're taken away again. I don't know. But I really like this because they're see-through, which is really nice. So you can, same with these, which I've got to mention, is you can then really judge what their true colour is. Except for Jeffree Star, you can only get online, so it's a bit awkward. But these, obviously, you can see in store and you get their true sort of colour. But I mean, if you get them from Boots anyway and you want to test things out, they let you test them out and stuff. And that's, the beauty of having, like a department store with different stalls and stuff. You can like test the makeup and they put makeup on you, like the people that work in the stalls, just to, so you can get free from the makeup and everything like that. But yeah, I just like how see-through this is, so you can get a gist of what the colour is going to be and if you can judge if it's going to show up on your eyes or not. But saying that, I really hope they haven't completely got rid of these, because these are the only ones that showed up on my eyes. Colour mascara never does, apart from this. I have black eyelashes, if you're wondering. But yeah, that is basically it for this video. So bye, guys.